You okay, Josh?
Yeah. Would you hit that rock right there or what?
Where's your knee guards?
You had to hit that rock right there.
I know.
You don't have any knee guards.
I was gonna buy some for $700.
You wish you'd had him now.
He hit the rock, he swapped this way, he swapped that way, throttle wide open, wham, and spit him that way, bike went that way.
He's got this, you know, this desire to just to haul, but he, you know, he's riding over his head, and I'm just trying to tell him, slow down, you gotta look ahead.
Josh, rule number 1, if you can't see, don't go, right? Well, I was trying to ride next to Danny. Danny's got like x-ray vision and 5 of us made it, 1 of us didn't.
You get to know the guys really well. Everything they do, their temper, you know, a guy falls, he gets hurt, he whines, you know, start to know his personality.
So can you get up, Josh, or not? I can get up. I'm just feeling so good right now. I don't want to go nowhere.
Once we found out that Josh really wasn't hurt that bad, he was kind of milking it, it actually pissed us all off.
You dumb bitch. What's your problem? Pay the f attention. I gotta step on you for being a dumbass. You.
If we don't stay on pace, we're not gonna get in till way late tonight. When the sun goes down in Baja, it's a whole different animal. The grown man becomes afraid of the dark, just like he did when he was a little kid.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, go. You gonna slow down now? No.
Josh is definitely a problem.
Come on, we gotta get some riding in before it gets dark, guys.
Seriously, let's get on the bikes and go.
You're all right, let's roll.
One crashed down, got all the riders back together, everybody's healthy. There's only one question keeps going through my head. Where the hell is Josh?
For some reason, I always get left in the dust. What can happen again, I swear to God. Put pressure on it, please, please, please.
A little bit further down the trail is Valley de Trinidad. Good thing for us, we had a support team there. We could check out Josh's knee, make sure everything's all right, and get going again.
Jeff, how's that kick there, man? About threw you over the handlebars. That was a wake-up, wasn't it? You gotta watch them cattle draws, man. They'll bite you every time. We gotta work on the gas. We gotta get some gasoline. We gotta get the bike dialed in a little bit. Check them out a little. Let's get ready to go. Because we're burning daylight, guys. We need to get back on the trail.
We need to look at his knee, pull the door down.
Gordon, Jeff, take care of Crash here. Make sure he's all right, because we got a lot more riding to do, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. We're not done.
I was actually very fortunate that the pit stop happened to be where it was, because, you know, Josh had banged up his knee pretty bad, so, you know, being able to pull in there, it was kind of bittersweet, because on one side, you know, you hate to see someone hurt, but then you see how beautiful the valley was. You know, you're trying to take in the scenery and see everything that's there, but then you're also worried about your buddy that gets hurt back on the trail and hope you can patch him back up and get him back out there again.
Get him in that chair right there and let George look at his leg.
We talked about him. We talked about him going down, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was when and how bad.
It was in the sand, so.
Oh.
I'm a little bit more of the father figure, and I really want to protect everybody because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I've laid out in the desert, and I'm afraid that if he falls down and gets hurt, you know, he's gonna be the one that's gonna have to pay, but all of us are gonna have to schlep him out.
I guess now I'll take it kind of easy, but we'll see. So Josh, you gonna make it? I can ride better than I can walk, so that's the cool part, you know? I came all the way down to Baja, California. You think I'm calling it a day, gonna jump into the trailer and drink beers the rest of the day? It's not happening. I'm on it. Yeah, we're thinking about it. That.
The guys don't understand what they're in for. And we've done fire roads, and we've ridden through town. We've done all the smooth stuff. Now we're getting to the more technical, rocky with the cactus.
Let's suit up. We're gonna go for another ride. We got some sand washes, rocks, single track. Get your helmets, let's roll. Hey Josh, you took my bike. This is your bike I'm riding. Oh, but aren't they all the same?
With a small check on the bikes, everything ready to roll, and Josh all patched up, next stop, Hamu. But first, one of the most famous parts of the Baja 1000 course.
All right, you guys, We're gonna go up on the world famous goat trail.
You know, my favorite part of the ride was probably this off-camber run we did. You know, it was kind of cool. I felt that there was no better riders to be with it. Rick Johnson, Danny Laporte, and Gary Jones. You know, these guys are just fantastic.
Well, Gordon's used to track riding, so he's got to watch. He doesn't know how to read the terrain just yet. So we've had a talk, slowed him down a little bit.
You know, with them letting us know how they ride the course and what they do and what they look out for, really encourages me. Oh my God, it's beyond epic. If I have not done this, you know, I feel like I would be missing out in life.
Gordon, he's probably the safest guy. He wants to listen, he's a little bit cautious.
Gordon's going through all the rocks really well. He's listening to us, you know, and Jeff, you know, he's a trail rider anyhow. He's got it handled.
Jeff, you know, he's got a little bit of the moto style, a little aggressive, always wants to be up front.
It's been, you know, 20 years since I've been down here, and just seeing the change that's been done down here. And, you know, I do miss riding down here. It's a great time. You know, it's kind of like going back to the Wild West, you know, where stuff that you can never do in the United States.
It's beautiful out here. Reminds me a lot of Arizona, where a lot of my family lives. A lot of trash, junk, that's kind of too bad, but, you know, that's Mexico for you. So, Gary, didn't you race this back in the 20s, like on chariots or something like that, back in the day with Ben-Hur?
Yeah, we had a whole 4 inches of travel. And, yeah, it was not the 20s, it was like the 70s. Well, didn't your daddy teach you respect for your elders?
As it gets later in the day, Josh still doesn't get it. And our 3-time Baja champion, Danny Laporte, gives us one hell of a scare.
Stops right there, dude.
With our next destination being Hamu, we're all clicking. Well, almost everybody.
Josh, cow! Cow, Josh. You got another bike behind you, Josh. Do not turn around, go straight, go straight.
One of the cool things when you're down in Mexico is get off the race course and do some single track. At this point, we're all having a great time. Everything's perfect. Almost.
What happens again, I swear to God.
We had a little thing, a problem. A guy stopped. I stopped. I hit him. I crashed. Josh ran in the back of me. He crashed and then re-injured his knee again.
Put pressure on it, please, please, please.
We've been through this already a couple of times.
What the f stops right there, dude? You know what I mean, Baja, you want the big gear, but not when you're going in a ravine where there's dead trees and I would have made it. You want to try to get up? Not right now, I'm comfortable.
When Josh crashed the second time, we found some guy. He had just a random guy showed up in the middle of nowhere.
What hurt? Your knee? Yeah, I talked.
You got knee pads on? Your knee guards, brother.
He's there checking his knee and offers him his knee brace, you know, and that's the kind of camaraderie that you get down here in Mexico because, you know, everybody's kind of brothers. You have to stick together.
Josh needs a hug, okay? It's okay, little guy.
You know, it's putting us really behind schedule, and we really got to get back in, you know, so I hope everyone